Hello fellow boomers, welcome back to our channel. Today we're tackling the question that's on all of our minds: can we live to 120 in perfect health? But here's the twist. We're not just talking about longevity science, we're exploring how artificial intelligence, the technology that's revolutionizing everything from healthcare to daily planning, this service can become your personal longevity coach. I asked 3 of the world's most advanced AI systems, ChatGPT, Google's Gemini, and Anthropic's Claude, the same exact question. I'm 64 years old and want to live to 120 in perfect health. How do I do it? What they revealed was absolutely fascinating, and the differences in their approaches might surprise you. Whether you're a boomer or younger, stay with us until the end of this video, because we'll share the specific prompts you can use right now to get personalized longevity advice from these AI assistants, and we'll reveal which AI gave the most actionable plan. Please remember to share this video with other boomers or people you care about, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, because we're making AI accessible for our generation, one video at a time. If you're younger, it is worth watching, and get started with the habits we'll discuss as early as possible. Before we dive in, an important disclaimer. Everything in this video is for educational and informational purposes only. I am not a doctor, and AI systems are not medical professionals. This content does not constitute medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always consult qualified healthcare providers before making any changes to your health regimen, especially if you have existing medical conditions or take medications. What works for one person may not be appropriate or safe for another. Here's something most people don't realize. We're living in the first generation that has access to AI-powered personalized health coaching, available 24/7, for free or almost free. Think about that for a moment. 20 years ago, if you wanted comprehensive health advice, you'd need to consult multiple specialists: a cardiologist, an endocrinologist, a nutritionist, a personal trainer. That could cost thousands of dollars and take months of appointments. Today, you can have a conversation with an AI that has synthesized millions of medical studies, clinical trials, and expert protocols, and it can give you a personalized plan in minutes. But here's the critical question. Are all AIs created equal? And how do we know which advice to trust? That's exactly what I wanted to find out. Before we continue, share with us in the comments your age and from where you are watching us. We read and respond to every comment. When I asked ChatGPT about living to 120, it took the role of a friendly health educator. It broke down the aging process into 4 main accelerators that we need to address. First, mitochondrial decline. ChatGPT explained that our cellular powerhouses, mitochondria, become less efficient as we age. Think of them like batteries that slowly lose their charge. This leads to fatigue and decreased physical performance. Second, chronic inflammation. This is the silent killer. Low-grade inflammation damages tissues over time, contributing to virtually every age-related disease. Third, muscle loss. After 50, we lose muscle mass at an alarming rate, which affects not just strength, but metabolic health. Fourth, metabolic dysfunction. When our metabolism stops working efficiently, everything else falls apart. Energy balance, weight management, disease prevention. ChatGPT then provided 3 powerful cellular health strategies. Autophagy, your cell's natural cleanup system. Through intermittent fasting and exercise, we can trigger this cellular recycling process. Mitochondrial biogenesis, creating new cellular batteries through high-intensity interval training. DNA repair, supporting our genetic maintenance systems through nutrition, sleep, and stress management. What I appreciated about ChatGPT's approach was its accessibility. It used everyday language and practical examples. It emphasized whole foods, Mediterranean diet principles, sunlight exposure, omega-3 strength training, and lifelong learning. The AI even provided specific dietary advice. Focus on extra virgin olive oil, consider supplements like omega-3 and vitamin D, and embrace modern health monitoring technologies like continuous glucose monitors. But here's where it got interesting. When I asked the same question to Google's Gemini, I got a completely different type of answer. Gemini didn't just give me health tips, it gave me a 56-year strategic plan. Let me read you the opening line from Gemini's response. At 64, you are at a critical junction. The wait-and-see approach is no longer an option. To reach 120, you must transition from healthcare, treating disease, to medicine 3.0, aggressive prevention and optimization. That hit differently, didn't it? Gemini introduced a concept called the Centenarian Decathlon, developed by longevity expert Dr. Peter Attia. The idea is brilliant. Instead of vaguely wanting to be healthy, you define the exact physical tasks you want to perform at age 100, then reverse engineer your training today. Here's the reality check Gemini provided. Muscle strength declines 8 to 17% per decade after 50. So if you want to lift a 10-kilogram grandchild at 90, you need to comfortably lift 25 kilograms today. Gemini then laid out specific protocols. Zone 2, training, 3 to 4 hours per week at a conversational pace to build mitochondrial efficiency. That's brisk walking, where you can talk but not sing. Strength training, 2 to 3 sessions weekly, focusing on grip strength, the #1 predictor of longevity. CCan trick movements and compound exercises. VO2 max training. 1 weekly HIIT session is recommended because VO2 max has the strongest correlation to all-cause mortality. Stability training, 10 minutes daily. Stand on one leg while brushing your teeth. But Gemini didn't stop at exercise. It prescribed aggressive protein intake, 1.6 to 2.0 grams per kilogram of body weight. For an 80-kilo person, that's 130–160 grams daily, far more than most people eat. And then Gemini got really specific with what it called the Big 5 physical benchmarks. 1. Dead hang, 60 seconds. 2. Farmer's carry, 50% of body weight for 60 seconds. 3. Goblet squats, 10 reps with 15 to 20 kilograms. 4. Push-ups, 20–25 perfect reps. 5. The floor test, stand up from sitting cross-legged without using hands or knees. And here's the kicker, Gemini even provided a complete weekly training schedule, breaking down which days to do strength work, Zone 2 cardio, VO2 max intervals, and recovery. It was like getting a personalized training plan from an elite longevity coach. Now, you might be thinking, this is great information, but I could find this in books or from a doctor. True, but here's what makes AI different. First, personalization at scale. These aren't generic answers. When you continue the conversation with an AI, it remembers your specific situation. You can say, I have bad knees, or I'm pre-diabetic, or I hate running, and the AI will adjust its recommendations accordingly. Second, integration of latest research. ChatGPT and Gemini are trained on millions of medical studies published through 2024 and into 2025. Claude's knowledge goes through January 2025. They can synthesize findings across cardiology, endocrinology, gerontology, and exercise physiology in ways that would take a human researcher months to compile. Third, 24/7 availability. You can ask follow-up questions at 2 a.m. if you can't sleep. You can check in weekly for accountability. You can ask for meal plans, exercise modifications, supplement research, whenever you need it. Fourth, cost effectiveness. ChatGPT has a free version. Claude offers free access with rate limits. Even the paid versions cost less than a single consultation with a specialist. Fifth, no judgment. You can ask stupid questions. You can admit you haven't exercised in years. You can ask the same question 5 different ways until you understand. The AI won't judge you, it will help you. Now, I also use Claude regularly, and while I didn't show you its full response in this video, Claude tends to take a more balanced, cautious approach. Claude will remind you that it's not a doctor and encourage you to work with healthcare professionals. It emphasizes evidence-based interventions while acknowledging the limitations of current longevity science. What I appreciate about Claude is its intellectual honesty. It won't promise you'll live to 120 because that's speculative, but it will help you maximize your health span based on what science actually knows today. And here's something powerful. You can use all 3 AIs together. Ask ChatGPT for the accessible overview. Ask Gemini for the detailed protocols. Ask Claude to critique the plan and identify potential issues. This is the future of health optimization, using multiple AI advisors to triangulate the best approach for you. So, how do you actually use this? Let me give you the exact prompts I used, which you can copy and adapt. Prompt 1. The foundation. You are an expert on aging. I am 64 years old and would like to live at least until 120 in perfect health. Please write a comprehensive instructions manual on how to achieve this. Prompt 4. The benchmarking. Create a set of fitness benchmarks I should test myself on quarterly to track my progress toward elite longevity for my age. Prompt 5. The integration. How can I use technology like continuous glucose monitors, fitness trackers, and regular blood work to optimize this plan? You can ask these questions or similar ones to ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, and other LLMs. Better yet, ask various LLMs and compare their answers. For your convenience, we put all the prompts we've mentioned in the description below. If you have in your mind another prompt that you think can help our viewers, please share it with us in the comments section below. Now let me clarify something important. AI is a tool, not a replacement for medical care. If you haven't seen a doctor recently, your first step isn't to ask ChatGPT for a workout plan, it's to get a comprehensive physical exam, blood work, and screenings. The AI can help you understand your results, ask better questions of your doctor, and optimize your daily habits. But it cannot diagnose conditions or prescribe medications. Think of AI as the world's most knowledgeable health coach who's read every study, but hasn't examined your body. Use it in partnership with qualified healthcare providers. Also remember, these AIs are trained on data that includes conflicting studies. Sometimes ChatGPT might emphasize one intervention while Gemini emphasizes another. That's not a bug, it's a feature. It reflects the reality that longevity science is still evolving. Your job is to use critical thinking, consult with professionals, and find what works for your unique body and circumstances. Here's what really excites me about this. We're living through a unique moment in history where two revolutions are converging. The longevity revolution. For the first time, science is seriously pursuing interventions that could extend not just lifespan, but health span. Research into medications such as rapamycin, NAD plus boosters, and other geroprotectors is accelerating. The AI revolution. For the first time, we have tools that can help individuals make sense of complex medical research and apply it to their lives. When you combine these two forces, something magical happens. You get democratized access to cutting-edge longevity protocols that were previously only available to the ultra-wealthy who could afford boutique longevity clinics. Peter Attia, David Sinclair, Bryan Johnson. These longevity pioneers have teams of doctors, researchers, and trainers. You might not have that team, but you do have AI that can synthesize their publicly available protocols and help you apply them. So, here's what I want you to do this week. Step 1. Choose your AI. Start with ChatGPT if you want accessible information, Gemini if you want detailed protocols, or Claude if you want balanced, evidence-based advice. Step 2. Use the foundation prompt I shared. You are an expert on aging. I am your age, and would like to live at least until 120 in perfect health. Please write a comprehensive instructions manual on how to achieve this. Step 3. Have a conversation. Don't just read the response and leave. Ask follow-up questions. Get specific. Make it personal. Step 4. Take one action this week. Don't try to implement everything at once. Perhaps it involves assessing your idle time. Maybe it's calculating your protein intake. Maybe it's scheduling that overdue doctor's appointment. Step 5. Document your journey. Keep a simple log. Check in with your AI coach weekly. Adjust as needed. Living to 120 might sound crazy, and honestly, most of us won't make it there. The verified record is 122 years old, achieved by Zetian Kalman of France. But here's what's not crazy: using the best tools available to maximize your health span, maintain your independence, keep your mind sharp, and squeeze every bit of quality out of the years you do have. Whether that's until 80, 90, 100 or beyond, AI can help you get there in better shape than you would have otherwise. For us boomers, who witnessed the birth of personal computing, the internet, and now artificial intelligence, isn't it fitting that we'd be the ones to use these tools to redefine what aging looks like? If you found this message valuable, I need your help to spread the word. Hit that like button, share this video with friends who are serious about healthy aging, and drop a comment below telling me, which AI are you going to try first, and what's your biggest longevity challenge? If you haven't already, subscribe to AI for Boomers and hit the notification bell. We're just getting started with exploring how artificial intelligence can transform our lives in practical, meaningful ways. As said, we put the specific prompts I mentioned in the description below, so you can start your own AI-guided longevity journey today. Remember, the future isn't something that just happens to us. With the right tools, we can shape it. If you're in what's called the third age like me or are just getting there, here's to your next years and beyond. See you in the next video and in future videos to come.